but this is being in the flow. This idea of tuning in, connecting in to ourselves and to the environment around us. That's it. So we're going to start tonight with 3 deep breaths and then 3 minutes of just meditation. I'll lightly guide it, but really just asking us all to come into ourselves, to our own flow, to our own rhythm together. That's it. So 3-minute sit, make yourself comfortable. You can bring your hands to your lap or together at your heart. Your eyes can stay open or closed, whatever puts you in the flow of presence. Eyes open or closed, depends the day. For me, today I'm going closed. So 3 full breaths. It goes in through the nose, breathing all the way into the belly, into the chest, and then letting it all the way out. So with that said, you can even breathe through the mouth. 3 breaths. When I say all the way out, I mean let the exhale ride to help you soften into yourself. Deep breath in. Oxygenate and exhale. Just let it flow out. Softening the shoulders. Sinking into yourself. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale through the mouth or nose. Hold it, let it swirl. Whenever you're ready, breathe out. Let it flow. Allowing the breath to be natural. Giving a gentle scan to your body and relaxing down. Noticing the flow of your breath, either at the tip of your nose, through the back of your throat, or in the lungs, around the heart. Resting back in your seat. Feel your sit bones ground. Just with an acceptance, with a kindness of wherever you find yourself today. Feeling what's there. And then either keeping your hands in your lap or bringing the hands together at your heart. That's 3 minutes. We'll start with 1 Om. You can listen or chant along the Om to bring us together in the practice, to connect us to the environment that we're surrounded by, to connect us inside. And take a deep breath in. Inhale. And exhale, release your hands. If your eyes are closed, open your eyes. All right. So that's just bringing us to center. Now we're going to take this flow, this movement into the practice. Some poses will hold, will be like the eddy. Some poses will be quicker, like the flow of the river. Come on to hands and knees. Take your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders. Your knees a little bit wider than your hips. Spread your fingers evenly, grip the floor with all the finger pads, with the knuckles root down. Slide your knees back 3 or 4 inches, and it's down dog, first pose. That's it. So you can go bent knees or straight legs. We're going to go 3 breaths here. Most poses will be 3 to 5 breaths, and then we'll move with some vinyasa between poses. Grip the floor with your fingers, tone your belly in, take the tops of your thighs back, press your feet down, stretch through the backs of the legs. The heels may or may not touch the floor. It's not really important, the function of the pose, to stretch the backs of the legs. Feel and meet the tension. So one more full round of breath. Breathe it all the way out. Bring your feet together. We're going plank pose, top of a push-up. We're going to hold. So grip the floor, pull the belly spine in, lengthen your tailbone towards your heels, set the core. Find your breath. So sometimes when things get more difficult to find the breath, so really bring your focus to the breath. We're going to lower down. You can go through the knees or chaturanga. We're going to hold it 3 breaths. So you might go knees floor or lower down. Hold. You got that? It's knees down, no problem. Front of the shoulders lift, belly strong, tailbone long. These breaths are quicker. One more inhale, and then exhale, lower down to the earth. All right, on. Bring the arms alongside your body. This is locust number 2. Inhale everything except your hips off the floor. So how high? That doesn't matter so much. I just want you to feel the back of the body tone. Belly in, tailbone long. Stretch your legs strong. Keep the legs powerful. Lift the front of your shoulders. Lift your hands. Find your breath. Remember, it's 3 to 5 breaths. For this last inhale, isometrically press up. It means lift up without going higher until you feel the back of the body turn on. And then exhale, lower down, hands sides of the body. Hands a little wider than the shoulders, spread your fingers, tuck your toes under. Lift your kneecaps off the floor or keep knees down. We're going to come from the floor into low push-up or chaturanga. Inhale. And then on the exhale, hover ribs, belly off the floor. Knees can stay down. Exhale, lower. That's it. Inhale. Exhale, down dog, up and back. Stretch it out. So knees bent or legs straight. That low chaturanga, that's a hard one for me. But you know, if you're doing classes where you're doing a lot of those, it's good to get strong in that posture. Grip the floor, tone the belly in, stretch your hips back. Press your feet down, lengthen through your legs. Full breath. All the way in, all the way out. One more. Full inhale. Feel the buoyancy, the lift. Exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands, knee over the heel. Inhale, rise up, hands, hips. Work the hips towards square. Firm your back thigh. So now if it's too much in your hip flexor, the front of your back thigh, bend your knee. Tone the glutes. Tone your ribs and belly in. Inhale, lift your chest, chin, back of the skull up, shoulders go back, and you might even curl back a little bit. Keep the glutes strong. Tail down. It's 3 breaths. One more full inhale. And now exhale, touch the floor either side of the front foot. We're going low lunge. So your back knee's lifted, but hands on the floor. Press your feet down, pull your right hip back, draw your belly in. Inhale, lengthen your spine, find your breath. You might sink lower, and if it feels like too much, you go higher. Good rule of thumb is go with the flow. As you exhale, sink it a little. Inhale, step up. Feet about hip distance, bend your knees. Exhale, take your ribs to your thighs. Press your feet, fingers down. Draw your belly in, take the back of your hips down. Uttanasana, or forward fold. Inhale, part way up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, flow, fold in. 2 more, inhale, part way up. Exhale, fold. 1 more, inhale, part way up. Exhale, step your right leg back. Front knee over your front heel. Inhale, rise up, hands, hips. Back to the high lunge position. Now, if it feels like too much low back or back thigh, bend your back knee a little. Or straighten your front leg. Tone your glutes towards each other. Tone your belly, ribs in. Keep that. Inhale, lift your chest, chin, even the back of your skull up. Draw the shoulders back, press into the hips. If you want more, inhale, chest goes up. Exhale, curl back a little bit, shoulder blades into the heart. 1 more full breath in. Let the breath even lift the back of the rib cage up. And then exhale, touch the floor either side of your front foot. Spine long, fingers press down. If you need to, be up on some blocks. Pull the left hip back, firm the legs. Tone the belly in, tailbone down. Towards the floor, inhale, lengthen your spine. Find your breath. Get in the flow of the breath. Notice what the inhale does. Can you soften into the pose through the exhale? Balance the weight on your front heel as much as you got on your toes. 1 more breath in. Inhale, step up. Bent knees or straight legs. Exhale, fold it in. 2 breaths here. On the inhales, breathe all the way into your sit bones. On the exhales, let your upper back soften, lengthen. Inhale, rise all the way up, stretch to the sky. Exhale, hands into the heart. Interlace the hands in front of you. Bring your feet together. It's kind of fun today. I got homies behind you all practicing. So interlace your hands together. Legs strong. Flip, stretch the hands, palms up. Tone the ribs, belly in, tail down. So you build it strong. On the inhale, lift the rib cage. Lungs up. On the exhale, soften the shoulder blades down, even as you keep that reach up. Chin can go up slightly. It's called summit. So imagine the exhale like the water flowing from the summit down. There's the softness. 1 more inhale. And then exhale, bow forward, touch the floor. Inhale, part way up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step back, plank pose, feet together. Squeeze the ankles together, grip the floor. Pull the belly, ribs in, tailbone long. Look forward slightly. Hold it, 3 breaths. On the exhale, stay strong, belly towards spine. On the inhales, fill up. Use that to build more strength. 1 more inhale. Exhale through the knees or lower down like a push up. Maybe you hover for a breath, chaturanga. Lower all the way down. Interlace the hands behind your head. This is called crocodile. Hands behind the head. Feet either together about hip distance apart. Inhale, lift everything up away from the floor except your hips. Lift the front of the shoulders up, elbows up. Back of the skull up. Reach strong through your legs. Belly and tailbone down. So you work that action. Belly draws in, tailbone towards your heels. Isometrically press up. Isometric is to lift without lifting any higher. Notice the breath. 1 more inhale. Exhale, lower down. Pause. You can come onto your forearms, take your forehead to the back of your forearms. Let your body soften into the floor. So the exhale, this like tunes us. This is the rest, relax breath. Helps us to settle. Bring the hands to the sides of the chest. We're going cobra pose. Strong legs before you go up. Strong legs, kneecaps will go off the floor. Grip the floor with your fingers. And then inhale, lift up. Front of the shoulders draw back, belly towards the spine, tailbone towards your big toes. How high you go doesn't matter to me. Pay attention to your low back, but stay strong. One more inhale, and then exhale, it's down dog. All the way up and back, stretch it out. We're going to bring a few poses together here. Ready? Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands, front knee over your front heel. Back foot to the floor, 60 degrees. Heels about sit bone distance apart. Inhale, rise up. So this is warrior one. So you can go hands together or hands shoulder distance apart. Firm your back thigh. Tone your glutes towards each other. Tone your belly ribs in. Inhale, lift your lungs up. And it's 3 breaths. Notice the weight on your front foot. Is it all toes or can you balance it with the heels? And your next inhale, turn your back heel up to the sky. And then exhale, right arm cross your left leg. Hands to prayer, look down at your left foot. Pull the left hip back, even towards the right inner thigh. Pull the belly in. Press your hands together to get a little bit of buoyancy and lift off the front leg. You can look down or up. So you can stay here, or on your next inhale, step your right foot to meet your left. Drop your hips, lift your chest. So now you're in chair twist. Press your hands together. Draw the right side of the ribs in. 3 breaths. Inhale, rise up. Stretch the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. It's steadiness pose, Samasthiti. Feel your feet on the floor. Release the hands. Feet together or hip distance. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold, touch the earth. Inhale, part way up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back, plank pose. So now you have option. Go to dog and hold dog, or come with me to plank. Grip the floor. Inhale fully. Exhale, lower down, touch the earth. Inhale up, cobra, or up dog. So we get a little bit of vinyasa here. Exhale, down dog. Second side. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands. Back foot 60 degrees, heels about sit bone distance apart. Inhale, rise up. So this pose will strengthen the legs, but also probably stretch your back, hip flexors, and create some back bend action in the low back. Draw the belly ribs in, tone the glutes. Inhale, lift the lungs up. Balance the weight between the feet. On the inhales, you go up. On the exhales, can you soften? So you don't lose strength, but you soften the edges of the pose to build awareness. Inhale, back heel up. Exhale, twist. Left arm, cross the right leg, hands prayer. Look down at your front foot. Pull your right hip back and towards your left, strong left inner thigh. Press your hands together, lift the belly, ribs in. Gently lengthen the spine. It's 3 breaths. I know my breath speeds up when the pose is challenged. Slow it down for this last breath. Inhale, step up. So now you're in chair, twist. Press arm, leg into each other. Press hands into each other, draw the belly in. Lift the chest. Drop the hips a little. Inhale, rise up, clear it out. Exhale, hands to the heart. Samasthiti. Good, release your hands to the side. Inhale, both arms up, feet together. Spread your toes. With the left hand, hold your right wrist. Firm your thighs, tone your glutes, tone your belly. Inhale, go up. Exhale, take it over to your left. Hips to the right. Reach down through your right foot, up through your right arm. Keep the right side of your rib cage strong. Can you find the breath? Inhale, rise. Exhale, release the arms, and just notice how you feel. Just check it out. Inhale, arms up. Second side, right hand, left wrist. Firm your thighs, tone your glutes, tone your belly in. Inhale to go up, exhale to go over. Now here, you don't have to go perfectly to the side. If you turn up a little bit, it'll stretch more towards the front of the belly. If you turn down a little bit, stretch more towards the fibers of the back. If you go to the side, it's more the obliques. One more breath. Reach down through the left foot, up through the left arm. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, stretch up. Standing poses. Exhale, fold. Hips back. Feet together or hip distance apart. Knees bent or legs straight. Inhale, part way up. Lengthen the spine. Have your block nearby if you think you need it. Exhale, left leg back. Turn the heel to the floor. Front heel lines up with heel or arch of the back foot. Inhale, come onto your front thigh. Stretch your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, the left arm alongside the left ear. So you can stay here, or you might even go right hand to the floor. Firm your back thigh. Tone your pelvic floor, belly in. Lengthen your spine. Lengthen the legs. Exhale, left hand, left hip. Look down at the floor. We're going to step up, half moon pose. You can use a block here under your right hand. Here's where the block comes in. You don't need to. Step up, half moon. Right knee can be bent or right leg straight. Lift your left foot a little higher than your left hip. Firm your legs, tone your belly. Find your breath. Balance the weight between your hand, foot. 3 breaths. Top arm can go up if it feels good. Okay, slow. Slow flow, left foot to the floor. Bend your front knee. Slow, slow, slow. Yeah, Em. Slow. Right knee over the right heel. Inhale, rise up, warrior 2. Keep your back thigh strong. Pelvic floor strong. Exhale, belly ribs in. Inhale, use that to lift the rib cage up. Exhale, soften down a little bit, but keep the length in the spine. One more inhale. Now exhale, touch the floor, either side of the front foot. Here's your option, down dog or plank pose. Hold your dog, hold your plank, or lower down chaturanga. Inhale up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands. Back heel drops to the floor. Front heel lines up with heel or arch back foot. Inhale, rise up, left forearm to the left thigh, right arm to the sky. You can stay here or left hand to the floor outside the left foot, right arm alongside the right ear. Firm your back thigh. Press your feet down. Stretch your legs apart lightly. Lengthen the spine. 3 breaths, wide side angle pose. I like to use the pressure of my left leg into my left arm to fire up the left glute. On your next exhale, right hand to the right hip. Look down at the floor, block if you need it. Step your back foot up, step up, half moon pose. Lift your right leg a little higher than the right hip. Balance the weight between your left hand, left foot. Firm the standing leg, tone the belly in. Top arm might go up. Find your breath. Think like moonlight, like this light, it's reflective. Can you feel the hold of the pose? Last breath. Exhale, lower down slow. So the weight goes more into the foot. Slow, strengthening the tendons. Slow. Touch the earth with the right foot. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. If you need to, you can bend or straighten the front leg, then bend the knee again. Exhale, belly in. Inhale, lift the ribs up. Exhale, gently stretch through the fingers. One more breath. Exhale, touch the floor. Option, down dog or plank. We're going through that vinyasa option. Hold your dog, hold your plank, or lower down chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Strong legs, strong belly, grip the floor. Exhale, down dog. Three breaths, dog. Grip the floor. Tone your belly in. Take your hips back. The underside of your arms lightly lift up from your wrist to the elbow to the inner shoulder. Stretch your legs down. Take a deep breath in. On your next exhale, let the whole pose soften. One more. Any noise that comes with it is cool. Inhale, walk your feet up towards your hands or float. Exhale. So I started bent knees, now I'm going straight legs, starting to open up a little, bow forward. Inhale, rise up, stretch sky. Exhale, hands hard. Samastitihi means steady. Steady in the flow. Release the hands. Come to the center of your mat. Take a wide stance. Center of the mat, open a wide stance. Turn the left foot out, turn the right foot slightly in. Keep a slight bend in your left knee. We're going triangle to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hips right, touch block or floor. I'm going block. Some of my friends are going floor. That's cool. Keep your back leg strong. Keep your front thigh strong. Tone your belly. So think power in this pose. Press your feet down. Tendency is to lean into the hand on the floor. I want you to use the strength in your legs. Top arm up. Look down at your front foot or up at your top arm. Press your feet lightly apart. Easy. Be with this next breath fully. Inhale, rise up. Bring the block with you if you got it. Turn your left foot in, turn your right foot out. Switch hands with the block. Firm your thighs. Shift your hips left. Block. Floor. Hand floor or hand block. Keep your thighs strong. Keep your belly strong. Glute strong. How do you keep your glute strong? Think squeeze your outer hips towards each other a little. Belly towards the spine. Then once you get all that action, all that pull in, lightly press, extend the pose out. It's easy. Inhale, rise up. Turn your right foot in. Bend your knees, bring your fingers together in front of your heart. And then walk or jump your feet together. Walking's cool. Jumping's fun. Now, some of you will use a strap. Some of you no strap. Strap if you think you need it. If this feels like a lot, if straighten your leg out feels a lot in your hamstring. Standing on your left foot, take your right leg up. Hold with both hands either side of your foot or either side of the strap. Firm your standing leg. Lift your chest, head over your heart. Extend your right leg out. Standing sage. So that standing leg strong, belly strong. Belly and tailbone down, chest up. If you want more, you might start to bow forward. Take your head towards your knee. For me, it's a lot, so I just go a little. Keep the pose strong. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend the knee, lower the leg. Second side. Standing on the right foot, left leg up. Hand either side of the foot, big toe, little toe, or strap it. I go strap. Firm the standing leg, extend the left leg out. Tone the glutes, tone the belly in, lift the chest up. Stay here or bow forward, hips shift back, head towards knee. Take the gaze on the horizon. One more breath. And exhale, lower it down. Keep your strap. Keep your strap nearby. So strap nearby, come to the front of your mat. Step your left foot back, back foot 60 degrees. Work your hips towards square. Bring the hands to your hips or bring the hands behind the back, fingers point down. And then flip the hands up. So reverse prayer. Shift your hips back and start to bow forward. Now, if this is too much in your shoulders or too much without the support of the hands, bring your hands to chair, block, or floor. Tone the right hip in, firm the legs. Tone the belly in. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, soften over the front leg. But don't lose the anchor of the strength in the back leg, front leg, glutes. One more inhale. Exhale, soften. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release the hands, step forward, pause. So if you need it, place the hands somewhere. Step the right foot back. Feet about hip distance apart, back foot's in that warrior one position. Hands hips. Or hands, reverse mudra, up the back. Before you even go forward, firm your legs. If your front knee bends, no problem, but legs firm. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, shift the hips back, bow forward. Tone the left hip in, tailbone down, belly in. Front of the shoulders up. And the exhale, soften. One more exhale. Inhale, rise up. Release the hands, step forward. Okay, one more with the strap, but you don't need it. Strap the right foot. Grab the strap inside the front leg, or you go peace fingers, big toe. Left hand hip, inhale, lift the chest. Take the right leg out to the right. Left arm out to the left. Use a wall if you need it. I just pretend a wall's there. Press into it. Tone the standing leg. Tone the belly. Lift the chest, heart up. Steady your focus. Steady the stream. Exhale, release, lower the leg down. Second side. Standing on the right foot, left leg up. Peace finger, big toe, or strap the foot. Right leg firm, right hand hip. Lift the chest. Left leg out to the left, knee bent or leg straight. Right arm out to the right to counterbalance. Take your gaze on the horizon. One more full inhale. Let the inhale really lift you. There you go. And exhale, soften it down. Right on. Lose the strap. I don't even think we need it anymore. We'll see what happens though. All right, standing on your, let's go left foot. Take the right leg up. Take it into like a thigh stretch. Inhale, left arm up alongside the ear. This left hand can even come down against a wall if you need it. Shift your hips back, bow forward. Dancing yogi. Tone the thighs towards each other. Pull the belly in. Lift the chest up. So that's it. You got action between your foot, hand. Tone the inner thighs, belly in. chest up. That's 3 breaths. Inhale, rise, and exhale, release. Feet on the floor. Second side, shift the weight. Right foot, bend left knee, hold the foot. Inhale, right arm alongside the right ear. Press foot, hand into each other. Now as you bow forward, you have to shift the hips back. I go with a little bend in my right knee. You might go more straight leg. Pull the left leg, right hip towards each other. Tone the belly in. Use the belly toning in to lift the chest. Inhale, rise. Exhale, land it. We're going to take that same form into what, like half moon, but it's called sugar cane. Come to the front of your mat. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold, touch the earth. Inhale, partway up, lengthen your spine. Keep your spine long. Left hand on the floor or on a block. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to lift the right leg up, take it into half moon. So we just go right into it from here. So the hips open up. Block if you need it. Stay here or point your right foot, bend your right knee, grab hold of the right foot with the right hand. Pull the top leg down, pull the belly in, press the foot into the hand, draw the shoulders back. Sugar cane. Exhale, release the foot, touch the floor, bend both knees, bow forward. Inhale, rise up, clear it out. Exhale, take it back a little bit. Inhale, center. Exhale, release the hands down. Second side, shift the hips back, bow, touch the floor. Lengthen the spine. Right hand can be up on a block. I'll do it on a block so you can see it. Lift the left leg up and then open the left hip. Come into half moon position. Stay here or point your left foot, bend the knee. With the left hand, hold the left foot. Press the foot, hand into each other. Left shoulder back. Pull the left thigh down, belly in, tailbone long. Find space with the breath. I like being on a block. It just gives me more room. Exhale, release it. Left foot lowers to meet the right. Bend the knees to keep the low back clear. Bow forward. Touch the floor. Inhale, partway up. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, step the right leg back. Knee to the earth. Point the foot. Turn the left foot out. Take the right hand wide. Inhale, open up. Low lunge twist. Stay here or bend the back knee. Hold the foot. So now you got twisted monkey or revolved Anjaneyasana. Press your front foot, back knee down towards each other, slightly belly in. Lift your chest up. Now you can stay up high or you can come down low or even onto the right forearm. 3 breaths. The goal isn't to come onto the forearm, but it might feel good for you. The goal is to get a stretch in your back thigh, really. Exhale, release the right leg. Inhale, rise up, fingertips. Take down dog and just feel if there's a difference from left to right after you stretch the thigh. Take a breath here. Notice how the breath moves between the left and right side. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot forward, left knee down. Point the foot. Left hand wide, turn the right foot out. Inhale, open up, low lunge twist. Stay here or bend the back knee, hold the foot. Stay here or come down onto your forearm. Pull the right hip back, imagine in towards the left thigh. Draw the belly in. Shoulders back. It's 3 breaths. Exhale, unwind. Foot to floor. Inhale, up and back, down dog. One more thigh stretch here. Hold on. I need one more breath. Down dog. Thighs back. Inhale. Left leg up. Exhale. Pigeon left side. So left knee towards the left wrist. Take a lot of angle in your shin. It doesn't have to go parallel with the front edge of your mat. So we're going to do a thigh stretch here. So we're taking this more thigh stretch. Bend the back knee. So rise up on your fingertips, bend the back knee, left hand on your left thigh with the right hand hold the foot. Gently square the hips. We're looking for a stretch in the back thigh. Press the knees down towards each other, tone the thighs, inner thighs towards each other, belly in. Lift the chest up. Exhale, release it, bow forward. Come down onto the forearms. Back foot, toes can tuck under, point the foot. Looking for a stretch in the left glute. Second side, inhale, rise up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up, right knee to the right wrist. Look, if it's too much on your knees, you can come onto your belly, rest on your left forearm, bend your right knee, hold the foot. So take the knee out of it, or you'd hold the left foot. Rise up, fingertips, right hand, right thigh. Bend your back knee, reach back, hold the foot. If it's too much in your low back, you can lean forward more. Press the knees down, tone the outer hips towards each other. Lift the chest up. One more full breath in. Exhale, release the leg, bow forward, forearms. Goal of this next pose is to get a stretch in the right glute. Find your breath. Tune into the area where you feel, where you meet the tension. Okay, inhale, rise up onto your hands. Sit onto your right hip. Just swing your left leg around. We're going low, low, low boat. So here's how it's going to go. Hold. So, rock back. Come onto your low back. Take your shins more parallel to the floor. Legs are bent at a 90. Take the arms alongside the legs. Got it? Head, shoulders up off the floor. So you can stay here. This is considered low boat, or you can go low boat, straight legs. Stretch the legs out. 15 seconds. So you either got bent knees or straight legs. On your exhales, look for power. On your inhales, look for a deep inhale, full inhale, brace. So the exhale, even through the mouth. The inhale, like a sniff in to stabilize the core. One more. Exhale, lower down, bend the knees, rest on your back. All right, rock up to seated. Here's where we're gonna go. So we're going Kundalini, 2 legs, and I'm going to get you there from a low twist. So, let's do this. Come to standing. Bring your feet together. As you lower down, lift your heels up. So you lower down, heels go up. So now you're in a squat, heels up. This will allow that more movement in the pelvis. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, shift your legs to the left, cross your left arm outside of your right leg. Right there. You can stay here, or take both hands down to the floor. I'm going to do it so y'all can see. Both hands down to the floor, wider than the shoulders. Rock yourself forward, bend your elbows, elevate the feet, turn the left hip towards the sky. Stay here or straighten both legs out to the left. Point through the toes. Pull it in, lower down. Was that too much? Let's try the other side. So remember, there's stages. Inhale, right arm up. Shift your legs to the right, upper body left. Right on. So this is a pose. Stay here. Or take both hands to the floor, wider than your shoulders. Now you got to lean towards your fingertips. Stay here or bend your elbows. Bring the weight into the fingertips. Both legs weight the back of that right arm. Knees stay bent or legs go out straight. What? Bring it in, lower down. We'll call that one a day. Done. Come onto your knees. Standing on your knees. Hands on your hips. Tuck your toes under. Knees hip distance apart. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, draw your shoulders back. Tone your thighs towards each other. Tailbone down. Press your hips gently forward. So you got to be strong here, belly strong. This is camel pose, hands, hips. Inner thigh strong, glute strong, belly strong. One more breath. Exhale out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sit back on your heels. Pause, find your breath. Strap. If you know the back of your legs feel tight, stretch your legs out. Okay, check it out. Peace fingers. Left hand go to the left big toe. I'm going to use a strap around the either side of the left foot. Or peace fingers. Then peace fingers around the big toe of the right foot. Bend your right knee, hold the big toe, peace fingers. Lift up, extend the right leg out. This is called archer's pose. You may have peace fingers on both toes. I do not, and I don't feel bad about it. If you have bend in your knees, don't feel bad about it. Draw your belly in, lift your chest up. Archer's pose. This is one of my friends in the Netherlands, her favorite pose. I just don't get it, but that's okay. Lower your right leg down. Second side. Peace fingers, right foot. Bend your left knee. Peace fingers. Now here's a good tip. Shift your left hip back. Then you'll lean back a little bit. I'm going to hold the strap, start to extend the left leg up. It's 3 breaths of your life. Tone your thighs towards each other, tone your belly in. And you're going to feel like you're getting pulled down a little bit. One more breath. Exhale, release. That's enough. Those last 3 poses together, those are big ones. Take your legs wide. So you think, like Archer, when you're in the flow, you hit the target. When you get in tune with the self, we're clear where we're going. Firm the legs, lift the chest. Exhale, twist your upper body towards your right thigh, bow over your right thigh. You might go, that strap might be back with you around the foot. I'm going to go fingers either side of the front leg. Pull the right side of the belly in. So we're looking for some stretch in the inner thigh of the left leg here. And your exhale, soften it. So there's no goal. I just want you to feel that stretch to the back inner thigh and some of the tissue around the back. Further's not necessarily better. Just be where you're at. Inhale, rise. Find center. Second side. Inhale, lift up. I use my hands to help with the lift. Exhale, twist, fold over the left leg. Hands either side of the front leg on a strap, or you're holding your foot. For me, it just goes too heavy into my low back. Function of this pose. Stretch the left hamstring. Stretch the inner right thigh. Stretch the tissue fiber, especially on the right side along the spine. Even if it's 5%. Go to the place where you can still breathe. And where the flow of the breath stays smooth. Notice the subtleties of the body on the inhale and soften into the breath on the exhale. Inhale, rise up. Grab the outside of the legs, bring the legs back together. That's it. We gotta come down towards our back. Come down onto your back. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Spread your toes. Flex your foot. Draw your legs in towards your chest. We're looking for a stretch in the left glute, like pigeon pose. Feel free to even shift to your left or right. Take your left knee further away from you. The legs closer to your chest. We're just looking to get a stretch in the left glute. All those movements may influence for you some tension in the tissue. So there's no goal here other than to create some tension in the left glute so that when we come out, the flow, the chi, the prana, that it moves more clearly. So we work the physical to open up the energetic, to open up the inner flow. So we're better friends, better partners, and kinder to ourselves even. Take one more deep breath in. Just let it all the way out. And release that side. One more. Right ankle over the left. I don't know. That one felt good. Draw it in. Spread your toes. Flex your foot. So everything you do with your pelvis, whether you shift it left, right, tuck it under, take the tailbone down, take the right thigh away from you, pull the legs in, will have an influence on the tissue of the right glute. I can't know exactly what will give you the most stretch while keeping your knee safe. So explore it for yourself. Keep your foot active. This will keep some strength around the knee. But then look for a stretch in the right glute. It doesn't have to be. There's no finish. There's nowhere to get except to meet that tension, to meet that eddy so that we can open up the tissue, create more movement. Take one more deep breath in. And on the exhale, just let the whole pose soften. And then release it. Feet to the floor. Draw the legs in. Cross your left ankle over your right. Hold your knees. Let the knees fall away from you. The arms will go towards straight. Rock on the tissue around the sacrum and your low back. So this is the place all these tendons come together, from the glute muscles, from the external rotators, from the spinal muscles. And when you work on the tendons, it can help release the whole muscle. So there's sensors in the tendon, there's sensors in the muscle. When we work on it, when we roll on it, even just easily, it can let go stress. Working around the area of the sacrum. Maybe drawing the legs closer in around the top of the hip. Switching ankles. That's it. This last pose, you know it. It's called Shavasana. When you're ready, stretch it out. I'm going to take it with you for a couple minutes, then I'll bring you up and out. You can go hands on your belly, or you can go arms alongside your body, legs straight out. Prop your knees if it feels good. So rather than the chin being really lifted, give a little length even to the back of your skull. Not so much that you close off the flow of the breath through the throat. So there's a little chin lift, but length in the back of the skull. Just scanning the body, noticing if there's anywhere you're holding tension unnecessarily. Like as soon as you bring your awareness to it, you might notice, I can let that go at another level. As best you can, let the bones be heavy, the muscles release and relax. So you can feel more of this inner prana, inner chi, or the movement inside the body, this more subtle energy. You might notice where it's flowing or where it eddies, where it moves freely. Or where it gathers. Tuning into your breath. You might even take a deeper breath in and out. And starting to move as it feels good to you. And then bending your knee, rolling to a side. Now with all that said, if you just want to stay in Shavasana, stay in rest, feel free. Whenever you're ready, come on up to seated. Bring your hands to your lap or in front of your heart, eyes open or eyes closed. And may these movement practices, may these yoga practices, may these times to sit still, pause, help us to find our flow, be in the flow. To close, I'll chant the sound of Om one time. Thanks again for being here. Take a deep breath in. And just let it out. Deep breath in. Om. Thanks again.